And now, YouTube comments with Jacksepticeye. I'm your mother. I'm sorry for that pain that I caused you bursting out of your vagina 24 years ago. Also, why does that comment have translate under it? Jack, you're gonna die in 10 what? 10 minutes? 10 years? 10 millennia? 10 fish all standing in a row singing Baby Got Back? 10 what? Jack, how many fingers am I holding up? 5, because high five! Okay, seriously, I'm gonna guess. All of you at home, this is a game to play along to. Everybody hold up a certain amount of fingers right now. I'm gonna guess, on one hand, I'm gonna guess 4. Am I right? How many of you had 4 up? Honestly now, I don't want any of you coming in saying, I had 4 up, when really you only had like 1 up. How many of you tried to be funny and were sitting like this at home? Huh? Huh? I gotcha! Quick, don't think about cats! It's actually a reference to something. I don't have the money or the skills to be able to generate cats coming out of my mouth. Just rewatch that part again and imagine cats all flying out of my mouth. Want to know how to build up suspense? Jack? What is your worst nightmare? So many kittens. So many kittens with peanut butter all over their fur. They can't lick it off. It's stuck in there. It's sticking the fur together. As they walk, they're sticking other things together. Oh my god, they're so dirty. They're so sticky. So many peanut butter covered kittens. Okay, my actual worst nightmare, and it's pretty kind of fucked up. I watched this horror movie before. It was an amalgamation of all these horror movies together. I don't know the name of it. I can't remember. I really want to look it up again. It had an amalgamation of all these like found footage movies all together. And one of them was a couple staying in a motel, and every night their camera would turn on and it would videotape them sleeping from a third person. It was really creepy. And then one night the camera just came on and started recording them, and it just, the guy stabbed the other guy in the neck. And he was like dying in his sleep. And like he woke up with, after being stabbed in the neck. Something like that just freaks me out. The thought of just being stabbed in the neck without knowing that it's gonna come. Ugh! That kind of shit just freaks me out. It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Put the lotion in the fucking basket! Respond to my comment or the kitten dies. So many peanut butter covered kittens. Wait a second. Let's go back to that for a minute. Your username is would pay for Jacksepticeye sex. I am in the wrong business. Say art their times regular speed. I think they mean 3 times. Art. Why? Jack, do you still have a girlfriend? Answering in a video. Yes, I do. Same girlfriend. Last 3 years. My girlfriend from Korea. She is awesome. She's super cool and she is hot as fuck. Jack. If you read this in a reading comment video, I will have a poop of awesomeness. P.S. You rule. Every poop I have is a poop of awesomeness. I sit there, I squat on the toilet, and I do like this. And it all just comes out at once. And you just hear this big ploop in the water, and I stand up and I say, yes! Pooping time! My pants are on my ankles and everything. Do you wear contacts? No, I do not wear any sort of corrective lenses at all. No glasses, no contacts. I've never needed them, but the last time I got my eyes checked was like 12 years ago. So I probably do need them by now. Too much computer. For reading the comments. Are you a brony? Nope. Not even a little. I've never seen anything got to do with My Little Pony in my entire life. I've never seen an episode of it. I've never wanted to see an episode of it. I really don't understand the whole brony thing. I actually find it really creepy. The only reason I do find it creepy is because every brony picture I've seen is like an old fat guy with no hair, like with a fucking rainbow sparkle princess pink ass pony in their hand, and they just look weird. It's like bestiality. For any of you who don't know what bestiality is, do not look it up. I'm warning you. Jack, if you were a pig, what would you do? Same thing I do every day. Get naked and roll around in my own shit and be happy. Say it's hard to drive cars when you are covered in tar. You guys just really like making fun of my accent, don't you? Hard, car, tar, mar, far, lar, tar, mar. There, AR words for everyone. Jack, watch Two Girls, One Cup and film your reaction. Hell no! I watched that when I was like 15, and I will never ever watch it again. I watched like the first 30 seconds. I didn't know what it was. It was like the first time I got internet. Yes, the first time I got internet was when I was 15. You guys need to grow up. I watched it, I like searched around the internet and people were like, oh, what's Two Girls, One Cup? And I was like, what's Two Girls, One Cup? Clicked the video and I thought, this is just lesbian porn. Which was also awesome at the time. First time I had internet. And I thought, this is great! And then they started shitting into each other's mouths and getting sick. And I fucking turned it off because it was disgusting and I have the worst gag reflex ever. I literally almost puked. Some people say they almost puke and they exaggerate, but I literally almost puked. Really? Fuck your voice! Like 10-year-old girl on the drugs. Oh, you'd like to fuck my voice, wouldn't you? You'd love that all night long! You're going to get fired from teaching. Well, there go my dreams of being a teacher, of being a scholarly lecturer before it even starts. I don't understand this comment. Oh my god! You and your facial expressions are so funny, said no one ever. Factually inaccurate. Lots of people have actually said those exact words, that exact sentence. A lot of people have said, specifically on my Happy Wheels videos. So now, I'm such a big man now, are ya? He is fucking gay, his fucking gay ass sound effects. Yes, because when you go to the English dictionary or you look up the definition for the word gay, that is what it says. The term being gay is actually referred to using weird sound effects. You have cracked it! Good job! I'm sorry, I just can't stand his annoying, high-pitched voice, kind of obnoxious. Well, luckily for you, my friend, there is a world out there full of millions of other videos to watch. Knock yourself out! Bye-bye! Nerd! Really? This is coming from the guy who's actually watching a video of a video game and commenting on it, instead of actually just playing the game themselves. And I'm the nerd. I don't know what this means, but Translate has told me it says, what a moron. Seriously, people, if you're gonna come out to my videos and insult me, at least do it in a language I understand. Stop trying to hide behind Russian or other languages. Just come out, stop being a coward, just confront me. Tell me I'm a moron like every other person. You talk like a sheet, and you spell like one. Do you suffer from mental problems? Yes, because a person who is energetic, happy, and yells a lot must have mental problems, right? Right? Yeah, good job, society. Also, did you +1 your own comment? Did you? You did, didn't you? It's a fucking whale, you stupid faggot. Come on, that's no way to talk about your mom. Yeah, +1 for immature jokes. Jacksepticeye 1, commenter a 0. Also, dude, relax. It's a fucking video game. There are far bigger problems in the world. And that does it for this reading your comments video. A lot of good ones in there today. A lot of haters. I should really call this one the haters special. But we don't let the haters get us down, do we? No sir, Bob. That's not the way bosses react. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all around. Whoopsh, whoopsh. Thank you guys, and I will see all your dudes! I still can't believe the stuff they're able to get away with on this technology. This is a 2011 game on the PS3. PS3 is a pile of shit for hardware-wise nowadays. It just is. It's so old. It's so outdated. And this, you still pull off these kind of visuals, this kind of physics going on, these size levels. Incredible. Marco Polo. And now, YouTube comments with Jacksepticeye. Are you a fish? Actually, no. I'm part badger, part ostrich. That's why the long neck. Can I ask you a question? I think you just did. I'm sorry, that's the way the Jack Genie works. You only get one question, and you used it asking if you could ask a question. What do you think my answer is? I think your answer is 14. But it was a hard question, depending on not whether you carried the -1. You know, your answer's going to be way off otherwise. So I hope you got it right. What's the stupidest thing you've ever done? Oh god, stupidest thing. How do I pick one? There's so many. Probably the stupidest thing I've done is drop out of college only to realize that I wanted to go back and do something completely different. And then picking the wrong choice the second time. Jack, read this in a comment video. Have you ever moved? Yes, I have. Watch. I'm moving right now. Seriously though, yeah, I have moved. I used to live in a different place first, and then I moved to a second place, which was near my school, and then I moved again to where I am now. And where I am now, I hate, because there's nothing here, and the internet is crap. And a fly just flew into my light. My god! A fly flew into my light, and now he's dead. He got stunned by all the bright lights. And I looked into the light, and now I'm blind. Hey Jack! Read an excerpt from the Bible in your old man voice. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Do you want a pet Ewok or a pet Chewbacca? Well, Ewoks are an entire race of beings, and Chewbacca is just one guy. His race is a Wookiee. So do I want a pet Ewok or a pet Wookiee? I'm gonna go pet Wookiee. Ewoks are annoying little shits. They might be little cute balls of fur, but they're really loud and obnoxious and annoying. Chewbacca helped save the galaxy. And plus he can go. This comment will self-destruct in 5 seconds. That's a good one! Comment will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Thinking that I'm gonna get scared and all of a sudden my whole... Sean, if you could snap your fingers and get 100 million euros every time, or meet all of your bosses and have a full conversation, which would you choose? I would choose the snapping fingers money thing! Not because I don't like you guys, but because if I did that, the one time I did it, I could arrange for all of us to go to a big convention and meet together. And I could just do it a bunch more times and give you guys a bunch of money. And give everybody else in the world a bunch of money. Jack, cats or dogs? I'm gonna go with dogs. Cats are cool because they're really agile and they can bounce and wall run them. They're like parkour animals. But they're also lazy little fat balls of shite. Dogs are much more loyal. Dogs have more energy all the time. Dogs are just cool. Plus, if you died in your home, your dog would defend you from strangers. Your cat would just start eating you. Jack, can you tell stuff about the origin of your name, color, and your background in a reading your comments video? I'm assuming you mean the color of my logo and the background on the actual channel. Not my background or my color. My mother calls me Jack a lot. I don't know why. It's not my real name. And my friend in school, when I was in school before, he found out that my mother called me that, so he started calling me Jack a lot. Then one day we were outside playing soccer, a guy went up to header the ball with me, and he was wearing glasses and he hit me in the eye, and I got like a big gash down here and my eye started bleeding all down my face. It was really cool. You guys should have seen. I was like such a badass. But over the next few weeks then my eye kind of got a small bit infected, and septic being a word kind of like infected, like gross. My friend in school started calling me Jacksepticeye from there on out. He called me that for like a month. The channel art that was done for me, the logo, was created by a guy a long time ago when the channel had just started. He sent me stuff saying that he wanted to create a logo for me. He had 2 versions done, one that I got rid of because I really liked the new one. And he made that. He made the eyeball with the little retina stem coming out of it and the background for it. He also made the eye inside of a septic tank, which is like that kind of beaker looking tank that you guys can see up on the channel banner. And he made both of those, and they are so good. I don't think I'll ever change them because I love them to death. And the actual channel background was created by a guy called Connor Gould, I think was his name, on Twitter. I sent out a message quite a while back last year saying, anyone want to make me a channel banner, because the one that I had I wasn't really happy with. And he made that up within like a half hour. He was on Skype with me and he sent me a message. He sent me stuff back and forth. I made changes, and that is exactly what you see nowadays. And I am really happy with that as well, because it stands out and it's just good. So the green just came from the people making up stuff, because septic infection, you kind of think of gross green, kind of gunky vomit kind of colors. So that's just the way that came about. It had nothing got to do with me, just the name. Actually, the name wasn't even me. So none of the Jacksepticeye stuff came from me at all. It was everybody else, which I actually kind of like. Like, I had no input in it. It was like it was predetermined in the world. Oh, and if you can, do a video with Markiplier. It will be really funny. I would love to do a video with Markiplier. That's like high on the top of my world accomplishment list. Being in a video with Markiplier would literally be my dream come true on YouTube. That would be amazing. Being with him or any of the other bigger YouTubers, that would be awesome. But Markiplier, definitely. I love Markiplier. I think me and him would have a good time if we got into a video together. But I don't know how to make it happen. I could send him emails, tweets, Facebook messages, YouTube messages, but he probably gets millions of messages a day, like any of those bigger YouTubers, from other people asking them to play games with them. I mean, I get those requests a lot, in dozens every single day, so I can't imagine what those guys would get. So I have no way of contacting them to ask them, or like, make myself notice to them, so I don't know. Nice hair, dude! Thank you! I grew it myself. But seriously, I need to cut it. Look how long it is. It's so damn long and poofy. Also, something you guys don't know because you can't see it through the camera, but my hair is actually, like, really grey. My hair is normally brown, but since I was like 17 or 18, it started to go grey. And if you meet me in real life, you might be surprised by just how grey my hair really is. I have a lot of greys in my hair. What's your video editor? This is another question I get asked a lot. I do reply to almost all the comments that actually ask it, but I'm going to put it here for the record on a video. And the program I use to edit is Sony Vegas. I have used Adobe Premiere in the past. I'm sure it's a terrific actual product. I'm sure it's probably better than Sony Vegas in a lot of ways, but I just couldn't get into it. The user interface isn't as easy to understand or to use as Sony Vegas, so it kind of put me off, and I don't have the time to sit down and learn it all. Someday I will. Someday I'll probably upgrade to Adobe Premiere. But for now, I use Sony Vegas. It's easy, it's quick, it does have a lot of issues. It pisses me off sometimes, but it's really good. I'm glad you're one of the few YouTubers who are keeping it real, Jack. Stay golden, mate. Thanks, Batman! I mean, thanks, Bruce. Sorry. Shh, I don't think anybody knows. Anmul Gaelga Agut. No, I'm terrible at Irish. I think that means, do you speak Irish, or do you, like, have Irish? For any of you who don't know. But no, my Irish is crap. I know, like, common sentences like Cunastashiv, Tomegama, and of course the Irish sentence that almost every Irish person knows, Omwil Cadagum Dolamak Gian Lerish. And for any of you who don't know Irish, that means, can I go to the toilet? Do you know any languages besides English? Not really. I mean, I did speak a tiny bit of Irish just now. And I kind of know some French. I did French in secondary school for like 6 years. And I've forgotten almost everything of it. But I do know a bit of Korean. 안녕하세요. 저는 션입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. 진짜 조금 말할 수 있어. I'm not very good at Korean. My girlfriend keeps telling me that I am, but she is a liar, because I'm not. She can speak English so much better than I can speak Korean, and she doesn't know that, and she never believes me. Why don't you believe me? She's not there or anything. I was just shouting in general out that way. She lives very, very far away. What's that smell? There actually is a smell in my room now. I think it's the fly that fell into my light. I think he's like cooking under it, because that's like a big, powerful light. Oh God. I need to finish this video soon and get that light out of here. My life goal? For Jacksepticeye to reply to this comment. That was a very short-lived life goal. Now I feel like you have nothing else to work towards. You need a new life goal. I don't want you slacking. I want you to aim for the stars. You're stupid fucking idiot. Again, another person calling me stupid and an idiot, and they can't even form the sentence properly. Good job! You sound like a motherfucking pirate! Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants! Absorbent and yellow and porous is he! This video sucks! No, it doesn't. This video blows. Blows your mind? And that does it for this reading your comments video. I've been recording way longer than I normally do. I hope this video isn't too long. There's nothing worse than a too long video. And I gotta stop soon. It's really warm in here. And that light, the smell of that cooking fly. I might eat him. It might be delicious. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all round. Whoosh, whoosh. But thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes in the next video! Okay. eject again. Oh my god, I'm the worst Titan pilot ever, by the way. Sorry. I can't... I'm not very good at killing people in my Titan. Sometimes I am, sometimes I suck. I mean, that guy's stupid. Where are bad guys? That's the Spectre, that's another fucking AI guy. That is not a grudge. Okay, good. Neither is that.